Praise God from whom all blessings flow. standing too.
Amen.
Amen. For on that day, many people were standing. Matter of fact, the majority of the people were standing, unless they were in a wheelchair, whether they were, unless they were some elderly person who could not stand. But the majority of the people on that day, they were standing. Again, we want to commemorate the late, great Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. In all of my researches and studies of him over the years, I constantly hear his preaching described as speeches. And in what books I read and comments that he would always make was that I am not a politician, but I am a Baptist preacher. And that he certainly was. Dr. King was a servant leader. He led people, but he served people. And he was one who gave one of the great definitions of service. That everybody can be great because everybody can serve. If you really want to be great, you need to be a servant of other people. Yes. Is that right? Amen. And so that means everybody can be great. Amen. So from the spiritual and Christian perspective, we do not look at greatness as the world looks at it. We look at greatness through service. If you want to be great, serve and help somebody. Amen. I also heard someone say, if you want to really stand tall, you need to learn how to stoop down and help people. Yeah. If you really want to stand tall. Now, August the 28th, 1963 was a very historical day in the history of our nation. It was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. with his leadership and his associates that orchestrated the Great March on Washington. And people from everywhere and of all colors, amen, attended this great march. I was in the 3rd grade. I remember the speech, amen, because I saw it on television. The evening news, Walter Cronkite, people of that nature. So we are going to give a rendition of the I Have a Dream speech. And we're just going to read a portion of this speech because it's a lot longer than what we normally hear. The other thing I want to say, I don't know how it is now in school, as a student. But when I was in high school, this short version of the I Have a Dream speech, we had to memorize it in school. We had to memorize it. That's how important it was to our people. And it reads, I say to you today, my friends, so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It's a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. Yes. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, yes, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Yes. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day down in Alabama, with its vicious races, with its governor